Ninataka uhuru, ninataka uhuru, ninataka uhuru. Mkwisha mbaya mzungu, mkwisha mbaya mzungu, mkwisha mbaya mzungu. Watu wazuri sana, watu wazuri sana, watu wazuri sana. How do y'all like the chant? Something I learned some years ago. And I start doing that rather than my tuning fork because I'm becoming more and more ancient in my culture. That's the time we're on our vibration. I just had to share something right now because I got so much energy. I don't sleep much these days. It's 3 o'clock where I'm at. But 8 minutes to 3 a.m. And I'm wide awake. I got up and started cleaning. Said, man, what I'm gonna do with all this energy? Well, I can use it in a positive way, share with you why I'm so energized, and maybe you want to partake of it. You know, it's like this. As you raise your vibration, when I say raise your vibration, I'm talking about all them good things to do, all the bad things not to do, to put it simply. And a lot of times you have to be by yourself to really do good because you be influenced by the negative of other people around you. And some people don't have that luxury of being alone. Some people have the luxury of being alone and cursing. They're cursing the loneliness. They're lonely. Well, how can you be lonely? Do you know the earth is alive? Yes, the earth is a live being. And if you treat the earth right, it sees you. It, it, it blesses you back. I want you to really understand what's being shared. I was trying to find a uh, indicator of the frequency being raised on the earth right now. I just call it earth frequency. I'm not going to put a name to it because did nobody create it. It was here when this person got here. So I just call it the earth frequency. The earth heartbeat. That'd be an even better word. And it's tied into our heartbeat. About 7.8 hertz. Right now it says about 8 hertz. And I won't say it's a low. It's low on the scale. If you look at the scale, it's low on the scale. But by any means, I won't say it's a low as far as the vibration being low. Low only maybe in intensity. However, would you have the earth frequency, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna have you see life and everything. And the benefits of having a high vibration is that the earth reveals you her secrets. Some of y'all see the things I be sharing, say, where do you get that from? But if you do the research, you find it's true. When you do your homework and you work on yourself, they call it shadow work. I call it removing the shadow. You don't need to work on those shadows. The shadows already gave you a lot of work. You need to get rid of those shadows and stay in the light. Somebody told me that a long time ago, and I've incorporated into the name of my program, Stay in the Light. Once you do that, the earth will reveal its secrets to you. So I have this beautiful black uh, melanated woman here. She has natural hair. She dressed very modestly, simply. She recognized her true beauty. She don't need too much to add. And she know who she is. And I would like to see women like this who love their hair, adore their lovely, dark, tightly curled hair. Even if you don't have any, love your bald head. That's you. And you don't see that much anymore. I remember back in the day, women, they was proud to go with the little hair they had because you're being true to you. That's what I'm talking about, raising vibrations. Anytime you put on something that's not who you really are, you are dishonoring your creator. You're not being respectful or even grateful for how he made you, how she made you. You're not. Just stop it, sister. Stop it. Stop trying to look beautiful for other men, because we don't. The man speaking, men like me, we don't care how long your hair is, whether you got a light in your skin. We don't care about that. We're looking at your heart, whether it's true or not. Where you can be obedient to, not to me, but to be obedient to truth, the light of truth. When you see it, you know, a lot of women, other nations are chasing me. Really, they're chasing me where I go, and I just say no, not at this time. I want my own. I want the woman who God made for me. And though she's slow in coming, our path's gonna cross. I'm gonna have the right words because I will have to make the first move. And but I gotta have something to move to. If you don't have nothing attracting me to you, I'm not moving on that. I'm running. I'm running from that. I mean, my vibration like this. I'm talking to the sister now. I could be going someplace, and you can be coming towards me, but you dress inappropriately. And I used to maybe try to talk to you and get to know you and then tell you that you shouldn't dress like that. But now, past that day, them teaching days are gone. When I see you like that now out in the public, I get away from you. If I got to turn around and go the other way. I know that sounds crazy. But I don't even look. I don't want. In other words, your eyes is the light of your soul. So I don't want you to even see that. And it's like y'all. And I feel this in my heart that a lot of y'all are trying us. You trying to use your freedom to see what you can get away with. So stop following other cultures. Be who you are. When I grew up, my childhood, all women was dressed pretty much like her. Maybe a little shorter dress, maybe around the ankles. But they wasn't showing everything. And the reason why I emphasize the woman dress because a nation can rise no higher than this woman. So you're very important in our rise as a people. But I didn't come to talk about that. It's just that I found this picture and I'm talking about the picture. I come to talk about getting your vibrations high, meaning stay in the light of truth, because the earth is gonna. Let me just get it down. Let me just get it down, real basic. I think these bells has a certain calming frequency of healing, and I like the fact that it's in unison. It's in unison, even though they all ringing. You can hear the different vibrations, each different ones. They have a slightly different harmony. They're harmonizing, but each have a slightly different pitch. You have to really listen. So the earth is alive. That's the point I want you to understand. It hears you. It know what you're thinking. It know what you're doing. It's trying to communicate with you all the time. You can only hear it when you are your best self. Then you can hear. It'll tell you what you need to do. You won't have to I won't be here telling you, oh, do this, do that, do that. No, your own spirit will tell you what you need to do. And you got to listen and follow it. Because you don't want to be enemy of the earth. You don't want the earth, you don't want to disrespect nature, the creator. Because that's how God manifests himself in nature. And there's a change taking place in the earth right now. Have you noticed? Oh boy, I just had a ringing. I guess thank you, ancestors, for coming close by. Yeah, they are coming near me, and I'm going to receive, I'm going to pass on any message that I get from them. Thank you for that elevation. I guess they telling me you're on the right path. What was the last thought I said before I got that elevation? When you are in harmony with the light of truth, it don't have to come from no Bible. It come from you, because everything for you to do is in you. Now you may get help from other places. Yeah, I'm trying to assist you, but it comes from within you. And I'm really stressing this because you haven't seen a lot of God uh, they say acts of God. Catastrophes, and they just had an earthquake over there. And earthquakes, if you have a lot of water, that can create a tsunami. And was nobody hurt that we know of in that earthquake and tsunami? And you had pretty big waves, but nobody was hurt. So when people are and their vibration is in harmony with the earth as far as peacefulness and lovingness and all that good stuff, the earth's going to take care of you. The earth's going to take care of you because that's you. When I do my ritual with the water, pure water and salt, every day, giving thanks and honor to the Creator. And I'm reminded when I put it back into the soil, that's the way I'm going to return one day. We're between the dash now. Everyone in my sound of my voice, we're between the dash. When you say born, dash, died. So that dash is what you do between that time. And it's not about money. Get those things out your head. It's not a look. Man of sin got so many things to distract you. Everybody not on the same wavelength of thinking. The people who doing autoscophies now, people doing bad things now, they choose to be that way. You don't pray for them. No, they've chosen to go a certain route and do certain things against their own selves. Anything that causes harm, murder, killing, stealing, anything that causes harm, they choose that. So you don't have to give them 3 life sentences, so they pay back in the next life and the next life. No, the earth is listening and watching. And yeah, that's what you say, the hand of God. The earth is the hand of God. Study the astrology and you see the hand of God at work. Study astronomy. Astrology, and you got to really find out the right one to study, because the one using a 12-month solar, nope, that's not it. If you can get the 13-month lunar chart, then you'll be in harmony with the times and the elements. Okay, I think I've said enough for right now. Just thank y'all for listening, and hey, thank me for listening to me, because I think I benefit more than anyone else from these talks. Show my appreciation to the Creator, to the earth, for peace, love, harmony, and joy, such that I have so abundance I have no need of anything. Man. And when I see the condition of people in the earth, I say, well, they can have joy and peace too, but it's something they got to do. They got to stay in the light of truth, everyone. In the dark, ninataka huru, nitaka fahamu, umekwisha mzungu kwa ile nafana mtu mazuri mtu